Now here's Porter, guarded closely.
For a power forward, he's sure to get up there. And because of that leaping ability, his lack of height hardly matters.
Pass to my player. The basket good off the assist from Curry.
Good vision by Curry, but for that play to work, you also have to get open. Terrific job by both guys.
All right, Tim and Brian, what if your my player is a big playing with Steph Curry? What would you have to bring to the table?
Be good at watching threes go in. Seriously, Blake, Steph is a creative passer. So if you have a chance at an easy hoop, be ready. Curry can thread the needle.
Yeah, offensively, I would say work on your positioning. You want to get into good spots because a lot of teams will double Steph. So if you get the pass, you got to be ready to make a play. And then defensively, just cover up the rim as best as you can.
Now here's my player. And my player throws it down.
From Stephen Curry.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Green outside. Porter, Curry covering. The tray. Rebounded by the Warriors.
With a clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Out of bounds, it'll be Rockets ball.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 1. Pass to Green. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup.
That's such a field shot. Sweet floater.
And Golden State has possession. Here's my player. Can't get it to drop. And he's made 3, missed 2 from the field. To the inside. And he was fouled.
I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. 2-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, look. Give me that. Pull up in the scene in the Pontiac. 2-door with the top back. Me and Walter, we coming with all of that. I put in the work and made it go pop. A lot of y'all, I'm praying to God. On 10, I can't never get caught. Whole team winning when I'm doing my job. I just slide, drop. I'm finna make it go ride. No handouts, I came from the slime. But Kayla told me go and get it, it's fine. I gotta go hard for real. You cannot doubt the skill. Cause young boy coming for the I tell him, give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. 2-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. 2-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that, give me that.
I'm from the beat, cut it up like some surgery. All my son trying to sleep like a nursery. Shawty wanna out of the currency. Give her one, but my diamond probably me. Woo, woo, hey, yeah, I'll praise to the Lord. Don't be no disrespect, but it's our time, so don't hate on the boy. Woo, dang, yo, do not misconstrue. Me and Mikey J, we came to slide, yeah, we coming through.
Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. 2-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. 2-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that.
Glad you're with us. It's NBA 2K21. And tonight we have a chance to see a My Player build breakdown. A chance to see the skills. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Golden State Warriors. Along with our so-called expert color commentators, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. What are you guys looking forward to the most tonight?
Other than more compliments from you, Blake, I mean, obviously, it's total focus on this My Player build. See where his game is, and perhaps try to see where he fits.
Beyond the talent, Brian, I want to see how much effort he gives. How much does he want it? You can have all the skills in the world, but when we tip it off, you're facing off with the best in the world. So you have to play with some fire.
And it seems like overnight with a move or two, you know, teams can go from rebuilding to contenders for the NBA title. It's just crazy.
Well, we saw that with Brooklyn adding KD and Kyrie, the Clips bringing in Paul George and Kawhi to Los Angeles. If you can save some cap space, build a pile of assets, you can change the fortunes of an organization really quick.
Well, if you're a guy like MP, you never know what your next year will look like. Remember, on the other side of the spectrum, OKC traded Paul George and Russell Westbrook. All of a sudden, the Thunder are rebuilding. So you have to be ready as a young player for your situation to change at any time.
Now here is Thompson. Jackson with a steal. He's covered by Thompson. Morant outside Jackson. And again.
Stop breaking me. blended. I don't do fingerprinting. Bumper with the chrome finish, mesmerizing all the women. Right here, leave them winded. Game super tight, out of sight, fifth dimension. White walls, gold dating, such a beautiful friendship. Chevys, Caprices, Buicks, just a few I could mention. Slow and steady till she ready. I ain't new to this. In the single file line, like they serving detention. Got that get set, cause all this candy keep dripping. Going 2 miles an hour, left them sour like lemons. Put the pedal to the metal, catching up can be expensive. Supreme gasoline, full synthetic for my engine. Bouncing, turning and bending, looking for that. No placating, no pretending. Get it poppin', topic trending. I come Holly.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us for some NBA 2K21 action. We're here to get a peek at a My Player build, so this should be fun. And tonight it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. With our analysts Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're ready to check out a My Player build. What should we look for in this one?
We know about individual skills and where they are, how many points a player is capable of scoring. But for me tonight, I am so curious of how much of a team player they are. That is something we only find out during games.
Absolutely, Tim. I want to see how this player can fit on an NBA team. Outside of the superstars, you need to find ways to make an NBA roster by working with others and how well you can play in a system. That's what interests me about this My Player build.
A really interesting build, running the point for the Bucks. How does that look for you?
I think it's a tremendous opportunity. Milwaukee is 100% dedicated to bringing their city a title. With Giannis in his prime, and really Giannis maybe being the best player in the world, there is pressure in this build. You don't get to ease in, but amazing talent on this team.
They've surrounded Antetokounmpo with shooters, so as a one, you have plenty of options to pass the ball to. And with all the attention the former MVP gets, those driving lanes will be open.
Now here's My Player. Here's Holiday. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Brooks. Bucks with the rebound.
Terrific job defending the bucket that time. It's not an easy task stopping that fellow when he's headed to the rim.
And in the first, little over a minute and a half in. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. That one on Antetokounmpo.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. One of the latest trends in the NBA, load management. Charting out just what games you'll play over the grueling season.
Well, resting healthy players was really first done by the Spurs last decade. And it's become a very popular thing to do. But I think it works better when you win a ton of games.
Posted up like a piece of art at the MoMA, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. Want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them. Come here, baby, quiet down and listen. Show me you could take direction, I'll show you my vision. I won't make you division. I'm trying to get it all tonight, it's a mission. Give me all, the spice, close the kitchen. And I'ma give you all my fight right 100 degrees. Or I'ma have to sign you out early dismissing. All of them, I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. Want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them. Give me them, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Lulu B, you know she a I want it. Give me that, give me that. Give it all. Kickstand lean Give me little pat. Hop to the top, to the top, tap, up to the top, to the top, pop, 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 pop.
Welcome to NBA 2K21. Thanks for tuning into this contest featuring my player. This is an interesting build, so let's see what it's got. And tonight we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. Hello everyone, I'm Blake Zuniga with our 2K broadcast team experts, Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. You guys excited to get a look at this my player build?
Of course, Blake. It's one of the things I love about 2K. Working on the old MP. Seeing what you can create tonight will be a great indicator of where he is headed.
And other than hearing our wonderful voices, I think that's my favorite part of the NBA. The videotape, the scoreboard, the stats, they never lie. You have great ratings, but all that matters is whether or not you deliver in games. We see how good your my player really is.
Oh, guys, we are in the era of player empowerment. And how do you think that has affected the league?
Well, Blake, I think the most important part of player empowerment is player movement. Stars having the ability to not only leave a team if they're unhappy, but also choosing where they want to go. We've seen elite NBA players traded, signed with new teams all the time.
I think it's a great thing. And honestly, guys, I don't think we'll see a dominant run like the Warriors just went on for a while. Players want to play in new markets with different stars, different friends, and that makes it very difficult to keep a roster and stay on top.
Now here's Porter. Clock it. Block. For three, Curry. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
Porter with it, and Green picks him up defensively. Second chance shot. Porter with the bucket, getting it done inside.
Strong rebound, and he gets the easy putback as a result.
The drive by my player. Here's Wiseman, and the layup falls.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Gordon for three. Rebounded by the Warriors. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Wiggins. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
How is this for an MP build? Go with a point and run with NBA champion Klay Thompson. I mean, it worked out pretty well for Steph Curry, right?
Yeah, I'd say it has. I think Klay is the perfect off guard. He doesn't require the rock a lot. Klay is an unreal defender, maybe the best on the perimeter in the league. And he's just so laid back. You never have to worry about keeping him happy.
But it's important to still get him his touches, Tim, because as the point guard, you're going to have the ball a lot. And it's essential to keep Klay engaged throughout the game. Get him looks and get him the touches he's used to seeing. Also, I think shooting would help because we've seen how many titles the Warriors have won by pairing elite shooting next to Klay Thompson. They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What fantastic communication between teammates on the alley-oop. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons why The team is in charge of this game right now.
There's a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
I think the other team's a little afraid.
Yeah, I used to love going up and jamming it like that. Check my rookie year highlight clip. I was throwing it down left and right. They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining.
Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort. It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
All right, picture this. You've got a my player as a point, and your teammate is former MVP Steph Curry, perhaps the best point guard in the game. What skills do you need or should you have?
Well, remember back to when Steph was drafted, he was seen as a shooter, not a pure point. And he is still deadly off the ball, running off screens and getting open. So being able to ball handle and find Steph running off picks is big. Just make sure to get to the ball. Just make sure to get him the ball quick. With all the attention he gets, he has to get shots off in a hurry.
The other angle is when Steph has the ball, move. Curry is best in a motion offense, so make sure you're learning how to run off of screens, set back picks, and really run offensively. If you do all that, I think it'll work out, because remember, Steph can operate as an off guard.
And out of bounds.
Rockets side.
The Warriors leading. Inside. And that one's good. My player.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this